welcome to the Mills Connection Show. I'm your host, Carla Mills Tatum. Today's topic is Convict. I have Fred Anderson and his wife Lisa with me today. All right, Fred, let's get right into this. You work with ex-criminals.
Ex-offenders, yes, ma'am.
Okay, criminals, ex-offenders, I'm sorry.
Yes, no, I apologize.
Okay, what is it that makes you want to work with them, and are you an ex-criminal?
I'm an ex-offender, yes,
okay.
I am. Yes,
all right,
well, what makes me want to work with them is because I understand the struggle that they face with being released from incarceration.
All right, tell the audience, what struggle is that?
Well, there's a lot of struggles from being incarcerated. Employment, getting housing, medical, all of those is, main factors that they struggle and face when being released from incarceration.
Well, how long were you in jail?
9 years.
9 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Your wife? Were you married to him before he went to jail or after he came out of jail?
I met Fred once he was released from incarceration and finished with his halfway house sentence.
All right. So you said you served 9 years?
Yes, ma'am. Could
you tell the audience why you were in jail?
Well, I was in jail I was in a gang, and I was in jail for guns and drugs.
Okay.
We was under a indictment called racketeering, RICO. So my 2 counts of the racketeering was guns and drugs.
All right, here's my thing. I know that your organization, you talk about, ex-offenders and helping people get back into society. But my thing is, being old school, if you make bad decisions, why should anybody feel that they owe you anything?
Right. That's my theory too.
I feel like if you make a bad decision, and first of all, we all know that when you go to jail, there's consequences to going to jail. We
Correct.
know that.
Correct.
So when you come out and then you want people to hire you, people don't always want to hire a person who's made bad decisions.
I agree, and that's why one of the things that I teach ex-offenders is self-sufficient independency. So I don't look for someone to take care of me or to provide me with the things that the other ex-offenders is lacking. But at the same token, they don't have the justice system. A judge had told me the justice system was set up on crime and punishment, not rehabilitation. So when they go into the incarcerated part for all these years, it's like really going into hell.
Okay, why don't corporations hire felons?
Because of the rumor.
What's the rumor?
They're bad people.
Aren't they? They've been in jail?
Yeah, but
no,
the purpose of prison is to serve your time and come back out of prison, and now you're a citizen according to the United States Penal Code.
Okay. Do you believe that? I don't believe that. I believe that when you go to jail, that there's a stigma that's associated with you.
Yes.
I do. And most people, they look at you, they look at your record, and it doesn't matter how much you've been rehabilitated, people don't care.
Well, most people don't until it affects them.
Okay.
Then that's when it changes the whole ball game of the way that society feels about the prison system. And you got to look at it. It's been since the beginning of time. It's been since Jesus' days. Would you say you feel the same way about Jesus?
No, I'm a forgiving person, but we're not talking about me. We're just talking about the world and how people feel about ex-offenders. That's all.
Okay.
All right. Well, Fred and Lisa, your organization, what is it that you do? Explain what it is that you do and how your program changes lives.
Well, first, we with the people that we deal with, we evaluate them, and we see what direction they want to go in life, And our main goal is to teach them in order to get a second chance, especially in society, with the percentage of the people that feel the way that you may feel, it's easy to get a second chance. You just got to give it to yourself. So that's really what Follow is about, showing ex-offenders that there is a second chance, but they got to give it to themselves.
Okay, people who are watching, how do they get into your program?
Call us.
Okay, that's it. It's just that easy. Pick up
just
the
that
phone,
simple.
call you. Lisa, are you going to be answering the telephone?
Majority of the times I do answer the phone.
How many people are in your program?
Right now we're a little over 600 members.
Wow. Okay.
We got an army coming.
All right. Well, that's good. I wish that Army was here today. You got people with.
Can I add one
Yeah.
thing too? My feeling on ex-offenders is it's nothing truly but the grace of God that all of us are not ex-offenders. I have never been incarcerated, but that does not make me look down on someone that has been incarcerated because I've done things that I could have been. It's just by the grace of God that I haven't. But all of us has done something. We've done something. If you turned a corner on a red light, you took an ink pen from work, you've done something that would constitute breaking the law. So I just look at it as, if we all look at what we've done and stop looking at what other people are doing, things will work out a lot easier.
I agree with you. If that's the case, and I should be in jail. Okay, I got you.
Good one.
Once you said taking an ink pen from work, I'm like, all right, arrest me. Okay. Okay. Tell me about the Criminals and Restoring Home program. I've been hearing a lot about that on the news.
Well, what we're doing now is we want to change a lot of different things, and the main thing that I want that we educate ex-offenders is that they have power to vote, and I used to be one that wouldn't vote.
Wait a minute, hold up. I thought that the laws always used to say that if you were an ex-offender, that you couldn't vote. Is that a lie?
It's a rumor. Remember I told you the rumors?
It's a rumor?
It's a rumor.
Yes,
okay,
Yeah.
well, how come most people don't understand that?
Because they believe the rumor.
They believe in the rumor.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a conference several years ago and we called on ex-offenders to come out, and we had a lot of high-power position people come into the organization, and ACLU was one of them that came out, and they did put the rumor to rest that an ex-offender can vote. Once they have finished their sentence, probation, parole, they are eligible to vote. So we push that in our organization, getting their voting registration rights back, because they're the ones that's going to be ultimately make decisions for themselves and things that would help change them. If they're passing laws that helps ex-offenders, if ex-offenders are not voting, majority of public is not going to vote for it either.
Well, from what they say statistically is that most of us don't vote. That's what it is. I don't think it has anything to do with whether you're a criminal or not, but most of us, we really don't vote. And then they say if it's raining, we're really not coming out. So that's a problem, unfortunately. I don't mean to be funny, y'all.
It is. It is.
All right, so in your program, do you have men and women?
Yes, we do.
All right, sell the program to me and to the people who are watching this show. This is your time.
Well, when you say sell, what do you mean?
Talk about it. Okay, please, Lisa.
Our nonprofit organization helps ex-offenders get their lives back together if they've been incarcerated or if they have not been incarcerated. We help them. Our main thing that we're helping them with is entrepreneurship. If you're going out into society right now, it's hard for persons not having records to get jobs. So if you have them
It's
going
hard
as
for
a business,
anybody to get a job right now.
Right. So if you're an ex-offender, you having double marks on you. Now I'm an ex-offender trying to get the same position that someone that does not have a record. So we push in entrepreneurship, and we've done very well with a lot of our ex-offenders starting their own businesses and having productive businesses and, being able to live comfortably.
I got a question for you. I don't mean to interrupt you, but in the past year, I have met several men that are incarcerated for not paying child support. That is the dumbest thing that I have ever heard in my life. Do you help men that are in programs like that? Why? Do you know anything about that? Why is a man in jail? First of all, if you can't pay your child support because you don't have a job, then how are you going to pay it if you're in jail? That doesn't make any sense to me.
There's a there are a lot of different laws and rules, just like you're saying that we don't agree with as well. But it takes all of us together to come to our elected officials to put these type of proposals before them, to ask them to put changes in for them.
We don't ask them. We need to tell them.
Demand it.
That's the
Right.
problem.
Yeah, that's what we educate
We've had a
on.
lot of political people working with our organization, and they push for things. We've had a big organization down in Fulton County that they're pushing that once you're done with your sentence, your record won't show. But if ex-offenders don't know to go out and vote for that law, it's not going to pass.
And what about the 3 strikes you're out? You go to jail for
Georgia's
3
too.
times in Georgia, you could spend the rest of your life in jail. The system sucks.
Exactly.
Okay. You know, your organization, I mean, it's like right now you need to be having people out there sitting there changing laws.
Right.
That's what we need to do. We need to definitely change laws.
them.
I'm sorry, Lisa, you go
That's
ahead.
okay.
All right. I'm getting all riled up
Oh, no
over here.
problem, no problem.
Good.
Our organization, we do a lot of different things. The main, one of the things we're doing right now is restoring homes.
Tell me about that. How are they giving you and your husband homes to restore?
They're actually
Well-
homes that are in a community that are, one particular project we're working on now is the home caught on fire.
Okay.
And we're going in to restore the home. And we're showing the ex-offenders how to go in to do this. As we're restoring the home, we're restoring their life as well. So we're going to rebuild this house and rebuild these ex-offenders at the same time.
Now, here's what I'm worried about. Here's the scenario. Now, if some people that I know are in their mansion and you and your wife come and say, hey, I got a whole team of ex-offenders, we're going to restore your home, some people might be afraid.
Let me ask you
But-
this.
Okay.
Would you let Habitat for Humanity come and restore your house?
No,
Why?
because a lot of them are just people off the street.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, my
That's a good
church,
answer.
you know, I mean, I belong to a church. We all know that a lot of, I mean, I was helping out a couple of years back, and anybody can help out. They don't screen these people. So if you understand that, then all I'm saying is if I'm someone and I'm struggling, and then somebody comes and says, hey, I got a whole lot of ex-offenders coming to fix my
Well-
house, I might say, I don't think so.
We wouldn't
Until you
actually
see what we
represent it that
build,
way, though.
though.
We're not going to.
I mean, I'm not trying to be
business.
smart. I'm trying to
Right.
tell me,
But
sell your product.
When-
What is it? Why should I want you to come fix my house?
First of all, it's a business.
Okay.
So if I'm coming to you as a business owner, that has nothing to do with my criminal background or what I've gone to. For example, if I have a plumbing issue and I call a plumber to come out, I'm not asking him, are you an ex-offender? Anybody in your company ex-offender?
I'm asking.
I'm asking because
Okay.
I'm servicing a business. It's a
Okay.
business servicing me. It's not an ex-offender looking for
Okay,
to be an employee of me. He's servicing me with a service.
got you.
So no, we
Okay.
don't go and say, hey, we a bunch of ex-offenders over here and we get ready to do this for you.
I understand. So that's what I wanted from you. I wanted you to explain to me.
Right.
Okay, so people don't know if you come out and work on a house, you don't have to tell them.
You don't have to, but we don't have a problem disclosing it because of none of our offenders that we've worked with have had any problems doing anything at any of the properties.
Yeah.
And we've done several projects and have never had a problem.
And to see a husband and wife doing that, I applaud you.
Thank
I really do. Okay, I really do applaud you.
You know what?
And your wife has nothing to do with being an ex-offender,
Mm-hmm.
and here she is selling you more. You know what I'm saying? She's selling you more.
She's
than
supposed
you're
to.
selling yourself. Okay.
That's my
That's
baby.
because I support my husband.
Yeah.
I support my husband and I believe in him and I believe without a second chance he would never get to display the great man that he is.
All right.
So if I don't sell him,
That's now you're giving it to me. Okay. All right. That's what I wanted. Now you're giving it to me.
right. And
Okay.
I mean, my husband has been incarcerated. I was not with him, but I have a son that's incarcerated and has helped us with our program. So it's not just
Okay. Wait a minute.
supporting my husband. I'm
Hold up.
in it for other reasons.
Okay. Now your son that's incarcerated, is he in jail as you've gotten out, or is this something that while you were in jail?
He's in jail right now.
Okay.
As today, as we're speaking, he's
All right.
incarcerated.
All right. Now when did he go into jail?
August.
All right. Now, knowing that mom and dad are doing this program, what made him do something like that? You guys are fighting for
Oh, yeah.
ex-criminals.
He's helped a lot with the program. I think his was just bad choices on his part.
Okay.
He's done a lot with our program. He's been very involved with everything that we've done with the program with the ex-offenders. It's just bad choices that he chose to make.
But I
So
applaud you for being honest.
Oh, yes.
Some people wouldn't have came on this show and
Right.
said, hey, we're helping ex-offenders, but then I have a son that is in jail.
Right.
So to me, that's something I applaud you again. I do.
Pretty
Powerful.
good.
Yeah, that's good. All right, I'm sorry. I'm going to let you talk now.
Me
You go ahead.
too. I'm
Go
like,
ahead,
good.
Lisa, you go ahead and run
Yeah.
this, girl.
Go ahead. Do
and run
your
this.
thing, baby. Finish.
Yeah. Finish this, Lisa. I'm handing it over to you.
We just ask all ex-offenders that need assistance to come out.
How do you get your money?
We don't. Everything right now, with the last, let me rephrase that. The last six years we've been working with